Hey everyone, welcome to the Beyond Boudoir podcast, where I chat with ladies who've been in the studio with me. Hello, I'm Stuart from Classic Boudoir in Nova Scotia, Canada. In the first 18 months of running my studio, I've photographed about 100 women. All of them have left an impression on me. This podcast is all about them and their incredible stories of struggles and pain and self-doubt and, more importantly, perseverance, strength, and overcoming some pretty difficult things. It is not a photography podcast, so we won't be talking about gear or lighting or the industry or cameras or anything like that. These are real chats with real women, so listen in and be inspired, like I am. Hello, Billie-Jo.
Hello, Stuart.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
How are you feeling right this very second?
I cannot stop smiling right now. I am proud of myself that I came and did it because it was definitely challenging, but it was really fun.
I'm glad to hear all of those. And the fun one is the one that really gets it for me, because I want it to be a full experience, not just getting your photos taken. And I'm sorry about the ironing board, by the way.
We had some laughs.
Yes, we did. No, okay, I've never actually done that one before. That was completely new for me. I couldn't stop internally laughing when I realised I was stood there with an ironing board.
I know.
What on earth would I... Oh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so fun. And thank you for being fun as well. You know, it takes everyone in the room to make it fun.
Yes.
Like, I laugh and joke and crack the jokes and all that kind of stuff and trip over things and do the poses. But you have to be receptive to that. And more than that, you give it back. And so you were really fun to have in the studio as well.
Well, thank you. It was a really fun day.
Excellent. Was it what you thought it was going to be?
I would have to say in some ways yes, and in some ways no. It was what I thought it would be in terms of what I wore, some of the poses, getting the actual photographs done. It wasn't what I thought it would be in terms of how much I enjoyed it. I thought that I would have a fake smile, which I definitely didn't at all. It was more fun than I thought it would be, and I just felt more comfortable and more natural posing than I thought I would.
You were really good at that, actually.
Yeah, I just felt I wasn't self-conscious, and so it just felt very natural and comfortable.
That's so nice to hear. And most of the posing was, like, say, little from my point of view, little fine tunes here and there, and then just like show you the pose that we're going to move to next.
Right.
And then you would get into it, and the smile as well. Your smile is so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And you combine that with your eyes and the pose, and see, look, oh.
But that I guess that was the part that I wasn't expecting. I wasn't really expecting to feel that comfortable and to enjoy that, and I did.
Oh, that's so nice to hear. And I think I asked you at the beginning, you're normally not so much of a hair and makeup kind of lady.
I'm more so hair, but I, on a daily basis, never wear makeup.
Yeah.
No.
And so it was nice just to sit in the chair.
Yeah, so it was nice. And when you look in the mirror, when you're not used to wearing full face of makeup every day, in the mirror it looks like a lot, but it looks natural in the photographs.
Yeah. It's slightly different because cameras are not very forgiving for skin. Like, you either look really pale or really orange if you've got a tan. And so, yeah, the makeup, we want it to look nice on camera. So you notice we didn't use a lot of gloss makeup because it shines and things like that. But the other one is, isn't it just nice to sit down and have your hair and makeup done?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking when Sharon was doing it, actually. It was very nice.
Just to be pampered and give you a chance to come into the room and not go straight into lingerie and posing and things like that.
It would not have been as easy to get started if I hadn't have already been here for that time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And the same for me as well. I say it on all these, but I'm fairly introverted. So that time where you're here and we're kind of nattering and nothing serious usually, just nattering and listening to each other. And I can potter around the studio and get my little things done. And that's nice for me because then I kind of warm to you and you warm to me.
Right.
And the whole room warms up. I mean, literally as well, the room warms up because all the lights and stuff. But yeah, it's essential. But Yeah, it's essential. Not but, just essential.
It is.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then you brought a whole bunch of your outfits, which was, oh man, I loved them.
And I had fun, actually, shopping online and trying in my head to think about what I wanted to wear and what some of the poses were that I wanted and that kind of thing. So it all kind of led up to being here today.
Right. And that's, what that guide is for, that prep guide is for, because we've designed the studio piece to be an experience. Like, as we said, like, I want it to be a fun day out for you, a memory day, like one of those. You ever seen the movie Inside Out?
Yes.
It's one of those core memory days, right? We're going for one of the green spheres for sure. But everything, like you said, everything that leads up to it, the anticipation, and you didn't actually share it with your friends, which is
no, I didn't.
Some don't.
I didn't right up until last week, and then I actually just told my sister this morning.
Yeah. What did she say, by the way? You didn't tell her.
She actually was very excited for me and couldn't wait to hear about it, and said that she hopes that she will get to see the pictures. I told her I wasn't sure, but yeah, she was very excited when I told her I was coming.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And there's actually a general, quite a defined split, because I ask everyone who knows you're here. Because what I really want to know is, like, if you've got a partner, do they know you're here? Like, is it a gift? Is it a surprise? Is it totally for you? Those kind of things. But now I've completely forgot what I was going to say. I have no idea.
I will say along those lines, though, like, I think I did tell you I hadn't told my partner. And when I did tell him, what I had said was, I'm doing this for me, but you can enjoy it too.
And yeah,
so it's
enjoy
not,
it together.
So it wasn't really so much as a gift for him or anything as it was, I was doing this for myself.
Wonderful. No better recipient of what you've just done for yourself.
Yeah.
So why did you do it? What made you come and do it?
I will be 50 in about 6 weeks.
Congratulations. Welcome to the club.
I don't know if that's a congratulations moment or not.
Well done for making it this far.
Right, exactly. You're staying on this side of the sod. And I just kind of had this thought in my head that, I've always struggled with my body image and that kind of thing. And it, especially after having 3 kids and then all of that and everything changes. And I'm at the point now where at 50, I'm really trying to let go of some of that stuff and just be happy with who I am and I'm healthy and all the rest of it. And I had looked through some old pictures and came across some pictures from when I was in high school and my grade 12 prom pictures. And I was looking at them thinking, oh my God, I was so thin. I thought I was so fat at the time. But I was so thin and I was so beautiful, but I didn't realize it. So this is that I can look back.
And know that you're beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So that's why I said I'm doing this for me.
Good.
I didn't expect to get emotional over it, but...
Because it matters to you.
It does.
A lot.
Yeah.
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 Beautiful. That's so beautiful to hear, actually, that when we can realize and let that crap go, that does hold us back.
Yeah, it does.
Because actually the achievement of those goals then makes no difference.
No. And I'm at the point too where I thought, this is me, this is who I am, and I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to diet obsessively or anything else. The reality is I love to cook. I love to cook for my family. Yeah. All of those things are a big part of who I am. So why would I deny that? Because I'm worried about my size. It doesn't make sense anymore.
No. Good.
So, yeah. So I guess, long story short, that's kind of why I'm here and why I say I really did this for myself.
That's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Well done. You should be super proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Because I also know while you were in here, you pushed yourself as well.
Yeah.
And especially the end.
Yep.
I know that was, for most people, that those kind of shots are a leap. Because they require you to bear yourself.
Yes, exactly. And I really, really don't want to look at those when I get them back from you and be critical of myself at all. I want to be able to look at those and appreciate them.
For who you are.
Yeah.
And the art of who you are as well.
Right.
Because they're beautiful. Even straight out the camera, like we were looking at them, and they are beautiful.
Yeah.
And I know they were a leap for you. And you know what? What I really liked is at the end, where you said, I want to do this. Can we do this one? And I'm like, wonderful.
That was almost shocking, but at the same time, it's like, if I don't do it now, I don't have another chance. So let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did amazing. Absolutely amazing. And we're going to get so many beautiful shots. I'm trying to think which ones I love the most. All of them, for obviously. The art ones we did at the end, they're going to turn out so beautiful.
Yeah.
And you know, actually, do you know what's going to make them more beautiful, even to me, is because I know what they're going to mean to you.
Right.
So they have more meaning beyond art and being beautiful.
Right.
And I was involved in that, and that's for me, it's a privilege that I will carry.
Right.
So thank you.
You're welcome.
And the other ones, I think that white outfit that you brought is so you.
Those are the ones that I can't wait to see. I mean, all of them, obviously, but really those ones with my feet on the mirror.
On the mirror?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, stunning. Just simply stunning. Yeah. And you're right, all of them, obviously.
Yeah.
But those ones stand out for me.
Those are the ones that I think I'm going to be most excited to see too.
Then again, there's the doorway ones through there as well, because your eyes into the camera on that look just so pretty from where I was.
Yeah.
Oh man, we did so good together, didn't we?
We did. We got a lot of good shots.
We did. And the most important thing is that you enjoyed yourself.
I really did.
Yeah.
I really, really did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Now, what I was thinking while I was here too, I look at my daughter who's 20, and I don't know if she would come in here right now, but I would love to be able to gift something like this to her so that she can look back at someday and see herself at 20.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Like you did with your high school pictures.
Right.
So
exactly.
And we didn't take pictures the same as we did back then.
No,
the proliferation of cameras now. There's photos everywhere.
Exactly. It wouldn't be the same, but to really be able to look back and say, "Oh my God, like 20 is."
That's prime
50 years ago someday, and to be able to say, wow,
funny
look
though,
at how beautiful I was. Not that you wouldn't still be. You know what I'm trying to say.
I totally do know what you're trying to say, because actually you said it really well earlier, that you at that age you don't
appreciate it. No,
you don't. Was that famous saying, youth is wasted on the youthful or the young?
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You don't see it.
You see all the flaws. You see all the messaging that you've been told, and the imperfections, and
the social media, and
all of those.
All of the media, and all of
advertising, marketing, all of that crap.
Yeah.
And I saw that firsthand with my wife. I didn't know her until mid-30s, so I didn't know what she was like before that. But I do now. But she had been down to her, and I'll say this in air quotes, her ideal weight, and she was no happy.
No.
In fact, quite the opposite.
Right.
Because the stress to maintain it, to keep it, man alive.
Exactly.
But it didn't change her mental perception of herself. We would have what we call the clothes meltdowns. Mm-hmm. So going out was a 3-hour affair, and 2.5 hours of that was tantrums.
Trying to decide what she was going to wear.
Nothing looks good.
Nothing looks good.
And then, but if you step back and you've got your other person's glasses on, she's beautiful. I mean, she is beautiful. Any shape and size, to me, she's beautiful. I don't care.
Yeah.
As long as she's healthy and happy, she's stunning. That's why I married. Well, it's not the only reason I married her. She's got more traits than just being beautiful, but it didn't change until she learned to love who she is and was, and whatever shape and size, and where different parts of her body are now, because she's mid-50s and she's not 20 anymore, and your body's different to where
exactly.
But whatever your body's at, you've earned it. you've had 3 kids.
Yeah.
And that has an effect on your body.
Exactly.
But now she's happy. Now she's happy. Now she looks in the mirror and loves what she sees.
Something, I don't know, I think it's something for a lot of women, late 40s, hitting 50 is when you reach that point of acceptance.
Yeah. I mean, mostly around this age, you're either an empty nester or approaching an empty nester. So those pressures of mum, they're not gone, obviously, because you're still a mum, but they are.
It definitely changes, though, in terms of the daily demands.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so there's more space for you. Humans, we like to focus on negative things. So you haven't got a lot of space to consider things. Everything looks negative. Like you pick up all the flaws and all the negatives, and then all of a sudden you've got space. And now you're going to start evaluating who you are,
right?
What you're about, what you do and don't love, what you're prepared to tolerate these days and not anymore.
Yeah.
And so
what you're going to devote your time to, because you realize how precious it is too.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's you. Kids and family and friends and all those, they are super, super important, but you've earned the right to look after you.
Yeah.
Like you've been through all of the things, whatever's brought you to my door today, you know, you've been through all of those and you've earned the right to prioritize you, and you're worth it.
Worth it. Worth every bit of it.
Totally. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So on that, what would you say to someone who is not feeling that right now? Who wants to do this? Even someone who might not know they want to do it, but you know what they're going to get out of it because you've just done it.
I mean, obviously, I would say absolutely do it, and with an open mind. And obviously, in terms of what you're going to wear or the poses or anything else, it's what you're comfortable with.
Absolutely, yeah.
But also push yourself out of your comfort zone just a little bit, even if it's just to get yourself in the door to be here. It's worth it. And I think that I would also say be kind to yourself, because we are always our own worst critics.
Yes.
And you will look at yourself with much harsher eyes than anyone else ever does. And so just be kind to yourself.
Best advice ever. And do it. Yeah.
And do it. Yeah.
And do it.
And do it. Exactly. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for being a really awesome person in the studio and bringing your ideas. And I don't mean just like the outfits, but because you thought about them, bringing the ideas behind the outfits and your attitude and your smile and all the things that you just said that other person should have, like the open mind, the willingness to just be pushed a bit or push yourselves. Like we do challenge you. Like I said, do you want to do this or this or this? And knowing that they could be out of your comfort zone, but they're only suggestions.
No, but you also are going to respect if I said, no, I'm not.
Absolutely.
I'm not going there, then that's totally fine.
Absolutely. Because, we were, towards the end and said, do you want to do these art ones or do you want to do, and then we'll do the shower scene.
Yeah.
You know what? I'd prefer to do that. And said, wonderful, let's do that because that's what you want from the session.
Exactly.
And they're gorgeous. They are gorgeous. And outside the comfort zone.
Yes,
you didn't so much like take a step out, like you kind of leapt out.
I jumped with both feet.
You jumped with both feet.
Yes,
yeah.
I did.
Yeah. And you're right. We utterly respect your choice, and we really respect your choice because you decided to do it and go for it. So
yeah, I'm happy that I did.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. So thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
And I'll speak to you soon.
Yes. Now I look forward to getting to see them.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.